In this question, how many zeros are there at the end of the following product? First, to find what's the logic behind the question. The simple logic is the pair of 5 and 2 gives you 0. That's 2 into 5, that gives you 1 0. 2 square into 5 square, that gives you 2 zeros. Next, 2 cube into 5 cube, that gives you 3 zeros. Have you understood? I'll give you one more example here. 2 power 6 into 5 power 3. How many zeros are there at the end? Only 3 zeros are there at the end. Have you understood? So here the pair of 5 and 2 gives you 1 0. The pair only. Even if I take 5 power 100 into 2 power 1 also gives only 1 0. Right? Here the number of 5s are more than number of 2s. Here 5 power 99 into 5 power 1 into 2 power 1. This only gives 1 0. Here 5 power 99 won't give you any 0. It's a simple logic. Using this logic, you can find out the answer for this question. In this question, count the number of 2s and number of 5s. In this one, we have 1 2. Here we have 2 2s. Here 1 2. Here 3 2s are there. Here only 1 2. Here 2s. Right? 4 into 5 60. In 4 we have 2 2s. 1 plus 2 3. 4. 4 plus 3 7. 8 10. Here we have 2 power 10. Now count the number of 5s. Then finally I will tell you how to find out the answer within 2 or 3 seconds. Count the number of 5s. Here 1 5. Here also 1 5. Here 1 5. Here 1 5. Here 2 5s are there. Then 1. Here also 1. The same 1. 1. Here 2 5s are there. Here 1 and 1. If you count the number of 5s, we have 5 power 14. Now you can understand 2 power 10 into 5 power 14. The number of zeros are only 10 zeros at the end. Have you understood? That's a very simple question. Answer for this question is 10. Okay. I'll tell you one simple logic. Without counting the number of 5s, you can find out the answer for this question. Already I discussed the power of 5s and 2s gives you 0, right? We have already 2 power 10 into 5 power n. No need to count number of 5s. The reason is go through the answer choices 10, 12, 14 and 15. Here we have number of 2s only 10, right? And while seeing this also, you can understand the number of 5s are more. So easily you can find out the answer as 10. Have you understood? Let x, y, z be a 3-digit number where x plus y plus z is not a multiples of 3. Then x, y, z plus y, z, x plus z, x, y is not divisible by. It's a very simple question once you understand the simple logic behind this. If I take any number n divided by 3, the remainder is possible, the remainders 0, 1, 2. Am I right? Okay, once we say the remainder is 0, it is divisible by 3. If the remainder is 1, when divided by 3, the remainder is 1. When divided by 3, the remainder is 2. These are the 3 possible remainders, right? Okay, in this case, you need to remember one thing. What's the divisibility rule for 3? The divisibility rule for 3 is sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. For example, if I take 15 divided by 3, the remainder is 0. The reason is 1 plus 5, 6, that's a multiples of 3, so the remainder is 0. Take 16 divided by 3, the remainder is 1. 1 plus 6, 7 divided by 3, the remainder is 1. Next, take 17 divided by 3, the remainder is 2. Right? These are very simple examples. Once sum of the digits divisible 3 means the number should be divisible by 3. If you rearrange the order, for example, instead of if I take 15, if I take 51 divided by 3, the remainder is 0. If I take 16, in this case, if I take 61 divided by 3, the remainder is 1. In this case, 7, instead of 17, I take 71 divided by 3, the remainder is 2. If you rearrange the order also, there is no change in the remainder. Okay, now we'll discuss this question. In this case, x plus y plus z is not a multiple of 3. That means x, y, z is not divisible by 3. That means when x, y, z divided by 3, the remainder is 1, or x, y, z divided by 3, the remainder is 2. Only two possibilities. Okay, even if I rearrange this order also, there is no change in the remainder. Okay, here in this case x, y, z, if the remainder is 1 means in this case also the remainder is 1, in this case also the remainder is 1. What's the total sum? The sum is 3, right? So if I take this case, it is divisible by 3, right? So you can eliminate this option. Okay, the next case, in this case, once the remainder is 2 for this means 2 plus 2, the remainder is 6. Okay, so it is divisible by 3, that's fine, but in the both the cases it is not divisible by 9. The question is not divisible by, immediately you can mark the answer as 9. That's a very simple, no need to check any of the options. Let p, q, r and s be the natural numbers such that p minus 2016 is equal to q plus 2017 is equal to r minus 2018 is equal to s plus 2019. Which one of the following is the largest natural number? That's a very simple question. You can take r is equal to 2018. It's a natural number. Once you take r equal to 2018, this is equal to 0, right? Once this is equal to 0, that's equation, all the equations, p minus 2016 also is equal to 0, q plus 2017 is equal to 0, s plus 2019 is equal to 0. Once I choose r equal to 2018, here p minus 2016 is equal to 0 means p value should be 2016. q plus 2017 is equal to 0 means the q value minus 2017. s plus 2019 is equal to 0 means s value minus 2019. That's all. This is 2016, this is minus 2017, it's a minus 2019. Which is the largest value? Here r is the largest value. It's a very simple question. Have you understood? How many 5-digit prime numbers can be obtained by using all the digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 without repetition of the digits? Okay, for this question you can answer in 0 seconds. Answer as 0 in 0 seconds. What's the reason? Can you say one 5-digit prime number within 1 or 2 minutes? Not possible, right? So this, while setting the question, they know you need to answer within 1 or 2 minutes, right? Here they are going to check your logical thinking instead of your mathematical ability. What's the definition for the prime number? The prime number should be divisible by 1 and itself. If I take 5 digits together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, what's the sum of the digits? Sum of the digit is 15. It is divisible by 3. If you arrange any order, it is divisible by 3. That means you cannot form any prime number. So answer is 0. Yes, in the sum, for which digit does the symbol stand? This question from crypto arithmetic. That's a very logical question. If I take the first one r, the second one 1r, it's a 2-digit number. This also 5r, and this is rr and r1, and the last one is a 3-digit number, right? Okay, fine. In all the cases the r value will be the same, right? Okay, if I take r value 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 5, it doesn't satisfy. If I take 2, 8 plus 1, 9, no. If I take 3 and 3, 4 3s are 12 plus 1, 13, again we get 3. Next, 1 plus 5, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12. Already we have 1 carry, so 1, 3, 3, right? So the value of r is 3. The symbol denotes the value 3. Have you understood? A simple mathematical operation in each number of the sequence 14, 18, 20, 24, 30, 32, the result in a sequence with respect to prime numbers. Which of the following the next number in the sequence? And they have given you the hint also. The hint is given the prime number. 14, the previous number is 13, the previous number 17, 19, 23, 29, this is 31. What's the next prime number? 37 is the next prime number. They added 1 to that, so answer for this question is 38. That's the simplest question anyone can find out. Okay, it is given one booklet, right? One of the pages is removed. It is not one of the pages. Here one paper, instead of this it should be given one paper is removed. The sum of the remaining pages is 195. We know the formula 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. The sum of this is n into n plus 1 by 2. Actual sum should be greater than this 195. Am I right? Okay, we need to find out first the number of pages of the booklet. Okay, if I take the number of pages as 19 into 20 divided by 2, that gives you 190. No, this is not a number of pages of the book. If I consider 20 into 21 by 2, it gives you 210. Yes, this may be the number of pages of the booklet, 20 pages. Okay, if I take 20 into 21 by 2, this is greater than 195, so the number of pages is 210. Original sum is 210, but after removing one paper, the sum is given 195. The remaining is 15. One paper, the front side and back side, the sum is 15. So go through the answer choices which gives you 15. 7 and 8. One paper removed, one side is 7, the other side is 8. So the answer for this question is 7, 8. There is a mistake in UPSC question paper. It is not one page, one paper. Consider the following arrangement that has some missing letters. In this one, the total letters is 20, right? You need to find out what's the logic behind this. A, B, space. Next, B, space, B, C, B. Next one, space, D, C, D, C. The next one, D, E, D, space, D. Okay, listen here. First letter, second letter, first letter, second letter, right? Next, A, B, next should be A. Next, B, the next letter, C, B, C, B. Next, in this case, you need to start with the previous letter, C, D, C. Next, D, E, correct? So, A, C, E. So, answer choice is C. This question is from crypt arithmetic topic. Listen here, in this question, I'll clearly tell you how to find out the logic behind this. It is given, let A3BC and DE2F 4-digit number where each letter represents a different digit greater than 3. It's very important is different digits and greater than 3. If the sum of the numbers is 15902, then what's the difference between the values of A and D? Okay, this value is 2. Can you assume C is 1, F is 1? It is not possible. The reason is different digits and it is given greater than 3. You cannot choose 1 and 1. You can choose 7 plus 5, 12, correct? Or 8 plus 4. Here 2 possibilities are there. Just next check with the previous digit. Here anyway you get 1 carry. Am I right? You get 1 carry from the previous addition. and 1 plus b plus 2, that gives you 0. If I choose the first one, 7 plus 5, if I choose 7 and 5, 7 plus 5 is 12, the carryover is 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 7 is 10 to get 0. This is ruled out for C and F. The reason is C value here I already used 7, B value it comes 7, so you can eliminate this possibility. Okay, the next possibility is 8 plus 4. If I choose 8 and 4 for this, 8 plus 4, that is 12, the carryover is 1, 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 7, that gives you 10. Again the carry is 1, 1 plus 3 4, 4, we need to substitute the value for E should be 5, then only we get 9, then it's given A plus D equal to 15. In this case A and D we need to get 15. How it's possible? The possible is if I choose 9 and 6, then only gives 15. And what's the difference between A and D? 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. Statements S1 and S2 are given below, followed by a question. First statement, there are not more than 2 figures on any page of a 51 page book. Second one, there is at least one figure on every page. Question, are there more than 100 figures in that book? It's a data sufficiency question in that yes or no type. Yes or no type question. It's a very important. It's yes or no type question. Are there more than 100 figures in that book? You need to say definite yes or definite no for this question. Okay, now we take the first statement alone. While reading the first statement, not more than 2 figures. This may be 0 figure, 1 or 2. If I take 0, then total figures 0. If I take 1, total figures 51. If I take 2, total figures 1 or 2. Read the question. Are there more than 100 figures in the book? You cannot say definite yes or definite no. Here if I take 51, you say no. If I take 1 or 2, you can say yes. The first statement is not sufficient to say the definite answer. So first statement is not sufficient. Take second statement alone. There is at least one figure on every page. At least one. If I take 1, total number of figures 51. If I take 2, total numbers 1 or 2. Okay. If I take 3, then 51 into 3, 153. Right? Okay. Read the question. Are there more than 100 figures in that book? If I take this case, I say no. If I take this one, I say yes. If I take this one, I say yes. Okay. So the second statement alone is not sufficient to say definite yes or definite no. Second statement alone is not sufficient. Okay. We can combine these two statements together now. If you combine these two statements, here at least one figure. So 1, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, ... Okay, now combine with the first statement. Not more than 2 figures. So you can eliminate these possibilities, right? Either 1 or 2. If I take 1, 51 figures. If I take 2, 1 or 2 figures. Even if you combine two statements together also, you cannot say anything definite yes or definite no. If you, using this you can say no, right? Using this you can say yes. So even if you combine also, you can't say the definite answer for this question. So answer for this question is S1 and S2 together are not sufficient to answer for this question, and the choice C. In this given, average marks in English, average marks in Hindi. The girls' average in English is 9, boys' average in English is 8, the overall average in English is 8.8. Here we do know the number of boys and number of girls. in this case. Here average marks in Hindi, it's a given for girls 8, for boys it's a given 7. Overall average marks we need to find out in Hindi, right? While solving this question, which is important, we have to know at least number of boys and number of girls, or number of boys ratio and girls ratio. That's very important. Total divided by number of value only gives you average. Okay, before solving this, I am going to give you simple allegation method. Once we know A1 and A2, what is A1, A2? Average of particular thing, average of particular the other thing. If it is given the average average of A1 and A2, we can find out the number of values ratio, that is N1. What's N1? N1 is nothing but A2 minus A, it's nothing but N1, that is nothing but A2 minus A. Next is to N2. What's N2? N2 it's nothing but A minus A1. Everyone knows this A value is in between A1 and A2. Using this you can find out number of boys and number of girls ratio. Now the first one, we take only the course English. Girls average and boys average, and average, overall average, this A, it's nothing but N1 is to N2. The number of girls, this one is number of girls, this one is number of boys. Okay, substitute the values. The average is, girls average is 9, boys average is 8, the overall average is 8.8. 9 minus 8.8 is 0.2. 8.8 minus 8 is 0.8. What's the ratio? The ratio is 0.8 is to 0.2, or 8 is to 2, or we can write 4 is to 1. Number of girls and number of boys ratio 4 is to 1. Okay, so the number of girls is equal to 4n. The number of boys is equal to 1n. Okay, now it's easy to find out the value of x. Now overall average x is equal to total marks of girls plus total marks of boys divided by n1 plus n2, the number of boys and number of girls. The n1 already we know. N1 value it's nothing but 4n. The number of girls ratio is 4n. The number of boys is 1n, right? So total n1 plus n2, n1 plus n2 is equal to, what is that? 5n. Okay, we need to find out the total marks of girls. Tg is equal to, average is 8, the number of girls is 4n. Then number of boys, the total marks of boys is equal to, this is given 7 into n. Okay, just substitute here. Xa is equal to 32n, 7n divided by 5n. So 39n divided by 5n, n gets cancelled. 39 divided by 5, that will give you 7.8. Answer for this question is 7.8. A family of 2 generations consists of 6 members. P, Q, R, S, T and U has 3 males and 3 females. There are 2 married couples and 2 unmarried siblings. U is P's daughter and Q is R's mother-in-law. T is an unmarried male and S is a male. Which of the following is correct? U is P's daughter. So we can write here P and U like this. First generation and second generation. U is female, but we don't know the gender of P. Wait for some time. And Q is R's mother-in-law. Q is mother-in-law of R. So Q should be female, and we don't know the gender of R. And we can say one thing, R is married. So I put married means square bracket, and Q also married and P also married. Okay, next, S is a male. S is male. T also male, unmarried. Unmarried male. S is male. Okay, it is given two married couples. Okay, once Q is female, then P should be male. Already we have 1, 2, 3 male members, right? Then R should be female. Once R is female, then R is wife of S. So these two are one more pair. Answer for this question is answer choice B. If in a particular year 12th January is Sunday, then which one of the following is correct? I'll give you simple example. If January 1 is Monday, then what will be Feb 1? Here simple example is, if the first day is Monday, what will be the 7th day? 7th day should be Sunday. 14th day is Sunday. 21 is Sunday. 28 is Sunday, right? Next, 29th Monday, then 30th is Tuesday, and 31st is Wednesday, right? Then Feb 1 should be Thursday. Once Feb 1 is Thursday, what's Feb 28th? Feb 28th is Wednesday, right? Here first day is Monday means 7th day is Sunday. It's not Monday. Okay. So what will be the March 1st? March 1st is Thursday. The reason is Feb 28th is Wednesday means March 1st should be Thursday. Here the number of odd days is 0. That is 28 is exactly multiples of 7. In this case, why the difference is 3? It starts on Monday. Why there is a gap 3 days? The reason is January has 31 days, right? 31 divided by 7. This gives you 3 days, 3 odd days. That's why Feb 1 is Thursday. Once you understand this logic, then it's a very easy to find out the answer for this question. It's very easy to understand this thing. Here the carryover is 3 days. Here I assume normal year. Then carryover is 0. Here the carryover is 3. In this case the carryover is 2. In this case the carryover is 3. In this case the carryover is 2. Have you understood? 3 plus 3 6, 8. 8 plus 3 11. 11 plus 2 13. Okay, 13. Once January 12th is Sunday, if I consider normal year, then 12th should be Saturday actually. Okay, and if it is leap year, we add one more day here. So 13 plus 1, 14. Then July 12th also same Sunday if it is leap year. Okay, 12th July is a Sunday if the year a leap year. The answer for this question is C. Two statements S1 and S2 are given below with regard to two numbers followed by a question. Their product is 21, their sum is 10. The question is, what are the two numbers? Here I'll take the first statement alone. The product of two numbers is 21. Please be careful. In this one, it is just given two numbers. Why just given two numbers? It is not given natural number or positive number or negative number. Nothing has given. Okay, just given two numbers. The product is 21. I'll write the possibilities. Everyone knows one possibility is 3 into 7 equal to 21. Second possibility, 1 into 21 is equal to 21. Your assumption is only two possibilities. It is not correct. Actually, minus 3 into minus 7 is equal to 21 and minus 1 into minus 21 is equal to 21. Is it correct? Four possibilities are there. Question is, what are the two numbers? Is it possible to find out the answer? No, it is not sufficient data. It's maybe 3, 7 or 121 or minus 3, minus 7 or minus 1, minus 21. First statement is not sufficient. Read the second statement alone. Their sum is 10. Take second statement alone. If you consider second statement alone, I can do whatever like for example, 3 plus 7 is equal to 10, 9 plus 1 equal to 10 or 8 plus 2 equal to 10. Like this I can write whatever I like, right? From this, can you find out the two numbers while taking second statement alone? No, it is not sufficient. Now combine these two statements together. Their product is 21 and the sum is 10. Which one satisfies the condition? 3 plus 7 is 10 and 3 into 7 is 21. If you combine these two statements together, only we can say the two numbers are 3 and 7. So answer for this question is S1 and S2 together are sufficient to answer for the question, but neither S1 alone nor S2 alone is sufficient to say the answer for this question. Answer choice is C. A man walks down the backside of his house straight 25 meters, then turns to the right and walks 50 meters again. Then he turns towards left and again walks 25 meters. If his house faces to the east, what's his direction from the starting point? This is the simplest question. Draw the diagram like this: east, west, north, south, right? His house faces east, so his house faces like this, right? He starts from the back side of the house. Okay, he walks how many meters? 25 meters. So this is 25 meter, and turns right, walks 50 meter, turns right, walks 50 meter, then turns left, then walks 25 meter, then 25 meter. What's position? In this position he is. What's the direction from the starting point? Starting from the starting point, so the answer is northwest. Consider the following sequence of numbers. How many odd numbers are followed by odd number in the above sequence? It's a very simple one. Odd numbers are followed by odd number. Very simplest question. Just to find out the pair of numbers, pair of odd numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer is 6. The reason is these are one pair, these two are one pair, next 3 and 9 one pair, 5 and 7 one pair, 3, 1 one pair, and 1, 5 one pair. That's a very simple one. If I write A, B, B is followed by A. That's, and one more thing, it is not given odd number followed by even number. It's given odd number followed by odd number. Just you need to find out pair of odd numbers. So this is one of the simplest question in the question paper. A is 16th from the left end in a row of boys and B is 18th from the right end. Q is 11th from A towards right and 3rd from B towards the right end. How many boys are there in a row? That's the simplest question. Write like this. This is the left end, this is the right end. Okay. First one, A is 16th from left end. Just to draw A here. A is 16th from left end. Okay. And next fill Q. Q is 11th from A towards the right. 11th from A means Q should be 27th position from the left end. Okay. Now come to V. V is 18th from right end. Okay, this one information, and one more information. Q is 3rd from V towards the right end. That means V should be in this place. Then only Q will be towards right to V. So 18th position from right end. V is 18th from right end means Q should be 15th from right end. Now here I have written 27 from left end. Okay, Q is 15th from the right end means how many people are there here? In between here totally 14 members are there. Q is the 15th position. So 27 from the left. 27 from the left and 15th from right end means 14 people are there here. 27 plus 14, answer is 41. Answer for this question is 41. The most popular wrong answer is 42. Don't add 27 plus 15. That is wrong. The 27 is this position. Remaining only 14 are there. 27 plus 14, 41. Three statements S1, S2 and S3 are given below, followed by a question. Statement 1. C is younger than D but older than A and B. S2. D is the oldest. S3. A is older than B. Question. Who among A, B, C, D is the youngest? Read the first statement. C is younger than D. C is younger than D. but older than A and B. So A and B, it is older than A and B. Okay, to find out the youngest D is not youngest, C is not youngest, right? Either A or B is the youngest. Okay, read the second statement, D is the oldest. This is not sufficient. Read the third statement, A is older than B. So B, A, C, D. The order is correct. Okay, here who is the youngest? B is the youngest using first statement and third statement. Answer is S1 and S3 together are sufficient to say the answer for this question. Answer is D. How many integers are there between 1 and 100 which have 4 as a digit but not divisible by 4? Not divisible by 4. Do one thing. It's the simplest question. 1 to 100, how many numbers will have 4 as a digit? It's a very simple one. Totally 90 numbers are there. One of the digits is 4. Totally 90 numbers are there. From 1 to 100, at least one of the digits is 4. Okay, the question is not divisible by 4. Listen here, just you need to eliminate the numbers which are divisible by 4. 4, 24, 40, 44, 48, 64 and 84. These numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers are divisible by 4. One of the digits is 4. Okay, 90 numbers are there. In that 7 are divisible by 4. Remaining 12 are not divisible by 4. So answer for this question is 12. No need to write all the numbers. Just you need to understand the basic things. Let XY be the volumes, M, N be the masses of two metallic cubes P and Q respectively. Each side of Q is 2 times that of P and mass of Q is 2 times that of P. Let U equal to M by X and V equal to N by Y. Which one of the following is correct? I'll explain you clearly. If I take the side of P, the side is A. If I assume side of P is A, the side of Q is 2A. Now volume of P equal to AQ. What's the volume of Q? Volume of Q equal to 2A whole cube. That's nothing but 8A cube. Am I right? Okay. Now we know volume of P is equal to X. What's the volume of Q? Is equal to Y. It is given. So X equal to A cube, Y equal to 8A cube. You can write here Y equal to 8X. This one equation. Okay, based on the volume. Next, mass. Mass of Q is equal to 2 times mass of P. Instead of mass of Q, you can fill N. N is equal to 2 times of M. That's okay. Next, we need to make the link. U equal to M by X. U is equal to M by X. Next, V equal to N by Y. Instead of N, we can fill 2M. Instead of Y, you can write 8X. So 2, 8 gets cancelled. 4. X is equal to M by 4B. Substitute in this equation. U equal to M by, instead of X, we can substitute M by 4B. Right? U is equal to M gets cancelled. So U equal to 4 times of V. Answer for this question is U equal to 4 times of V. The average age of a teacher and 3 students is 20 years. If all the 3 students are the same age and the difference between the age of the teacher and each student is 20 years, then what's the age of the teacher? In this question, I am going to explain 2 methods. The first is simplest logic. T plus X plus Y plus Z divided by 4 is equal to 20. Am I right? If I consider each one 20, 20, 20 and 20, the average is same 20. What's the total? Total is 80. Okay. And it is given ages of all 3 students are same. Now, if I consider Z is 15, Y is 15 and X is 15. What's the total now? 45. 80 minus 45, that gives you 35, right? If the teacher's age is 35, it satisfies the condition. It satisfies the condition of our age is 20 and the difference between the teacher and one of the students' age is 20. This also satisfies, right? So answer for this question is 35. A person bought a car and sold it for 3 lakhs. If incurred a loss of 20%, then how much did he spend to buy the car? That's the simplest question. Here the cost price is more than selling price. Am I right? Okay, here 80% of the cost price is equal to selling price. Okay, 80% of the cost price is equal to 3 lakhs. It is given selling price is 3 lakhs. We need to find out the cost price. Cost price is equal to 3 lakhs divided by 80 into 100. That will give you cost price equal to 3,75,000. That's the simplest question. So answer for this question is D. A shop owner offers the following discount options on an article to a customer. First one, successive discounts of 10% and 20%, then pay the service tax of 10%. Next one, successive discounts of 20% and 10% and pay the service tax 10%. Pay a service tax of 10% first, then successive discounts of 20% and 10%. Which one of the following is correct? Please be careful in this one and look at the answer choices. First one only the best option, 2 only the best option, 3 only the best option, right? Okay, everyone knows X percentage of Y is equal to Y percentage of X. Easily you can find out the answer. Later I'll tell you how to find out. Okay, now I'll tell you the normal method. Okay, if I assume 100, the article price is 100, the first one 10% discount, what's the remaining? Remaining is 90. Next one 20% discount. If you take 20% of 90 is 18. So 90 minus 18, 72. Okay, he needs to pay service tax 10%. So 10% of 72, that's a 7.2. If you add, you'll get 79.2. First one. Okay, take the second case. Second case, successive discounts of 20% and 10%. Take 100, then 20% first discount, then it becomes 80, then 10% discount, then it becomes 72. Next one, he needs to pay 10% tax, so it becomes 79.2. From this you can easily understand one only the best option, second one 2 only the best option. Now we understood both are same, right? Then no need to check the third option. But now I'll check with the third option. I'll explain the third option. But if they give you only like this, once these two are equal, then immediately you can pick all the options are equally good for the customers. I'll explain the third one. First, it's given we take 100, then he pays 10% tax first plus 10%, then it becomes 110. Next, successive discounts of 20% and 10%. Here the discount is 20%. What's 20% of 110? That is nothing but 22, right? If you subtract, you get 88. Then 10% discount. Okay, then it becomes 79.2. So from this we can say all the options are equally good for the customers. These two are enough to decide. The reason is it's a given only. Okay, that's a hint to eliminate the answer choices. The letters from A to Z are numbered from 1 to 26 respectively. If GHI is equal to 1578 and DEF is equal to 912, then what's the value of ABC? Listen here, GHI is equal to 1578. It's given the hint also. The numbers from 1 to 26. G is the 7th letter, H is the 8th letter, I is the 9th letter. Then into 2, that gives you 1578. Next check DEF is equal to 912. D is the fourth letter, that's the fifth letter, sixth letter, into 2 will give you 912. ABC is 123, that into 2 will give you 246. It's a very simplest question. The answer is 246. What is the missing term in the following? A, the next letter is B, right? C, one letter gap, then P, two letters gap, Q, three letters gap. Like this you need to do M, the next letter is N, O, P, one letter gap, then G, H, I, J, then I, J, K, L, M. So NP, JM. So the answer choice is D. What's largest number among the following? I'll explain this the simplest method. A power n is equal to 1 by a power minus n. Okay, so 1 by 2 power minus 6, right? So it's nothing but 2 power 6. Next one 4 power 3. Next one 3 power 4. Next one 6 square. In this one, which is the largest number among the following, right? Only 4 answer choices, right? Simple thing, you can easily find out 2 power 6 and 4 power 3, these two are equal. Okay, that is, these two are not the answer. 3 power 4 is 81, 6 square is 36, which is the largest? 3 power 4. So answer should be C option. What's the greatest length of x such that 3 1 by 2 and 8 3 by 4 meter are integral multiples of x? Greatest length of x and integral multiples of x. That's a very simple one. Just they are asking you to find out HCF, highest common factor. Okay, 3 1 by 2 can be written as 7 by 2. 8 3 by 4 can be written as 35 divided by 4. How can you find out HCF of these two? HCF of fractions is equal to his HCF of numerator divided by LCM of denominator. Okay, here what's the numerator? 7 and 35. What's in HCF of numerator? That is 7. Okay, and LCM of denominator 214 in the denominator, so 4 is the LCM. 7 by 4, 1 time 4, 3 by 4. So the answer for this question is 3 by 4. Consider the following data. It's a given year, birth rate and death rate. For which period was the natural growth rate is maximum? Don't try to find out for all the years. Go through the answer choices. 1911 to 1921. Take this part. Next one 1941 to 1951. Take this one. And 1961 to 71. 1971 to 81. Only consider these 4. Here approximately what's the difference? 13, right? What's the difference here? Approximately 19. Okay, 41.1 minus 18.9. Next one 37.1 minus 14.8. You need to calculate only these two. The reason is these two are, I think, very closer. Once you subtract, this one is 22.2, this one is 22.3. So the answer is 1971 to 1981 is the answer. The recurring decimal representation 1.2727 is equivalent to. It's a new question in UPSC. They didn't ask such type of questions the previous years. Consider this as x 1.272727 ... What's a 10x value? 10x is equal to 12.727272 ... Okay, add these two values, that will give you 11x is equal to 13.999999 ... 11x is equal to 13.99 can be written as 14. So x equal to 14 divided by 11. Answer for this question is 14 divided by 11. This is the simplest method to find out answer for these kind of questions. What's the remainder when 51 into 27 into 35 into 62 into 75 is divided by 100? Please don't try to find out the remainder here. I'll give you a simple example. 631 divided by 100. What's the remainder? Remainder you can write directly 31. Last two digits only the remainder when divided by 100. For example, one number 5472 divided by 1000. What is the remainder? The remainder is 472. Last three digits only the remainder. So in this question you need to find out what's the last two digits. I'll teach you how to find out the last two digits in 2 seconds. 51, keep the 51 here itself, 27 here itself, and keep 75 here, 75. 35 can be written as 7 into 5, right? 62 can be written as 2 into 31, right? Okay, I'll do one thing. Instead of writing 31 here, I'll write here. Is there any change? No. Okay, 5 into 2 how much? 10 into 10, right? Okay, next remaining values 7 into 5 35 into 1 into 1 into 1. Anyway it's going to end in 5, right? This value is end in 5. If you multiply by 10, that gives you the last two digits 50. When divided by 100, you need to find out only last two digits. So the answer for this question is 50. Have you understood? Clearly you need to find out the last two digits. A sum of money rupees 2500 is distributed among x, y, z in the ratio 1/2 is to 3/4 is to 5/6. What's the difference between the maximum share and the minimum share? That's a very simple question. It is given 1/2 is to 3/4 is to 5/6. Okay, it may look difficult to solve. Do one thing. What's the LCM of the denominator? The LCM is 12. Do one thing. Multiply all the fractions into 12. Multiply this fraction into 12, this fraction into 12, this fraction into 12. We get 6 is to 9 is to 10. Okay, in this case what's the sum of the ratio? Sum of the ratio is 25, or we can say usually what we say, if it is given 6 is to 9 is 10, one value is 6x, the another value is 9x, the other value is 10x, right? Okay, what's the maximum share? Maximum share is 10x, the minimum share is 6x. I'll tell you two methods. The first method, the simplest, it's not simplest method, everyone knows this method. Next I will tell you the easiest method. Okay, 6x plus 9x plus 10x, that gives you 25x, right? That is given, amount is 2500. 25x is equal to 2500, then x equal to 100, right? So here the difference, maximum share is 10x, minimum share is 6x. So what's the difference? 4x. 4x equal to 400. But don't do like that. I'll tell you the easiest way. Don't do this way, it is not necessary now. Okay, what's the maximum share? That's a 10. What's the minimum? 6. What's the difference? 4. Okay, the difference should be these two is 4, or we can say multiples of 4. Okay, go through the answer choices. 350 and 450, these two are not a multiples of 4. These two can be eliminated. Next one is either 300 or 400 is the answer. If I assume 4 ratio is 400, if I choose this option, 4 ratio is 400, that means what's the 1 ratio? 1 ratio is 100. 1 ratio is 100 means 10 ratio is 1000, 9 ratio is 900, 6 ratio is 600. Is it satisfied with the condition 2500? Yes. Then this should be the correct answer. Have you understood? Already you have eliminated 2 answer choices. Only 2 answer choices left out. Okay, choose which one is very easy to check the conditions given here. Have you understood? For what value of n, the sum of the digits in the number 10 power n plus 1 is 2. First answer choice for n equal to 0 only. Now I will choose n equal to 0. Here 10 power 0 plus 1. 10 power 0 is 1. 1 plus 1, that gives you 2. Okay. Here in this one it's given only. So I need to check one more number. If I choose n equal to 1, 10 power 1 plus 1, that is 11. What's the sum of the digits? Sum of the digit is 2. Here in this condition it's given for n equal to 0 only, but if I choose n equal to 1 also, it gives sum of the digits 2. So you can eliminate this answer choice. The reason is it is given the word only. Next, for any whole number n, whole number means from 0 to infinite, 1 2 3 dot dot dot. Okay, I already chosen n equal to 0, n equal to 1. If I choose n equal to 2, 10 square plus 1, 10 square is 100 plus 1, right? 101. What's the sum of the digits? Sum of the digits 2. Yes, this satisfies the condition. If I choose any whole number, it satisfies the condition. Okay, so this is the correct answer, but I'll explain you why other two answers are wrong. For any positive integer n only, if it is given any positive integer n, that's fine, but it is given any positive integer n only. Here positive integers means 1 2 3 4 5 dot dot dot, right? Okay, if I choose 1, yes, correct. If I choose 2, correct. 3, yes. If I choose 0, it satisfies the condition. Okay, that means the word only the problem. Okay, that's why you can eliminate the answer choice C. Next, for any real number n, any real number means all the numbers which we are using normally, that's a real numbers. What's the other number? The numbers are real numbers and complex numbers. Already we know what's complex number in the form of a plus ib. This is complex form, complex number format. So other than this format, the remaining numbers are real numbers. Okay, what happens if I choose some other number? Okay, n equal to 0, that's a real number. N equal to 1, real number. N equal to 2, real number. If I choose n is equal to 0.477121254, this also real number, right? This value is nothing but log 3 value. Okay, here if I write 10 power 0.477121254 plus 1, right? 10 power n plus 1 is equal to this value, it's nothing but 10 power, this value is 3 plus 1, this gives you 4. The sum of the digit is 4, but what's the question? The sum of the digits in the number is 2, so it is not satisfies always. If I choose some other value n equal to 10, that also real number, right? 10 power 10 plus 1, that gives you 2. This is not true always. Okay, but the second option is true for always. In a class there are 3 groups A, B and C. If one student from group A and 2 students from group B are shifted to group C, then what happens to the average weight of the students of the class? Total divided by number of values is equal to average. When there is a change in the average, if any change in the total or any change in the number of students, then only there should be change in the average, either in total or the number of values or in both. Then there should be change in the average, otherwise there is no change. Now we will check it. A, B, C, 3 groups, right? Okay, one student from A to C. Next, 2 students from B to C. Okay, now what's the total students in the class? Same as previous. What's the total weight of the students? Total weight, that also same. So there is no change in the total and there is no change in the number of students. So there is no change in the average. The answer is it remains the same. Have you understood? How many different sums can be found with the denominations rupees 50, rupees 100, rupees 200, rupees 500 and rupees 2000, taking at least 3 denominations at a time? Listen here. Here it's given at least 3. That means we can choose 3, 4 or 5. From 5 denominations we need to choose 3. That means 5C3 ways. It is in combination, plus 4 denominations from 5 that can be chosen 5C4 ways. Next 5 denominations from 5, that's a 5C5 ways. Have you understood? We know NCR formula, that's nothing but n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. That's nothing but 5C3 is equal to 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 5 minus 3 factorial. 5C3 that can be written simply 5 into 4 into 3 divided by 1 into 2 into 3, plus 5C4 can be written as 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 divided by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. 5C5 value is 1. It's nothing but 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 divided by 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So that's nothing but 1. Here 3 gets cancelled. 2 times 2 is 4. In this case 2 gets cancelled. 3 gets cancelled. 4 gets cancelled. So 5 into 2 10. This one is 5 plus 1. So the total is 16 different sums can be formed. So answer for this question is 16. How many different 5-letter words with or without meaning can be constructed using all the letters of the word Delhi, so that each letter has to start with D and end with I? It's the simplest question in the question paper. The reason is you can find manually how many ways can be formed. I'll tell you the easiest way. D, E, L, H and I. These 2 letters are fixed. D and I fixed. Only these 3 letters going to interchange the places. 3 different letters can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. 3 factorial, it's nothing but 6 ways. I think everyone knows 3 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3, right? So answer for this question is 6. If you don't know how to solve this question, then that's very simple. You can arrange ELH in 6 ways. ELH or EHL or LEH or LHE or HEL or HLE. These are the 6 ways. Manually you can write. Please don't waste your time to write like this. The simplest way, 3 factorial is nothing but 6 ways. 3 different letters can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. 4 different letters arranged in 4 factorial ways. 5 different letters can be arranged in 5 factorial ways. N different letters can be arranged in n factorial ways. The average score of a batsman after his 50th innings was 46.4. After 60th innings, his average score increases by 2.6. What was his average score in the last 10 innings? T divided by 50 is equal to 46.4. Next, T plus X. X is nothing but the total of last 10 innings divided by 60 is equal to 49. That's a 2.6 more than the previous average. What's the T value? T is equal to 50 into 46.4. Next, what's T plus X? T plus X is equal to 49 into 60. I'll tell you the easiest method to find out the answer, but it is difficult to understand the logic behind the question. So that's why I'm solving using this method. Okay, how can you multiply this? It's very simple. 50 can be written as 100 by 2 into 46.4. Cancel this 23.2, right? Multiply by 100, you will get 2320. So the t value is 2320. 2320 plus x is equal to 49 into 60, right? 50 into 60 is 3000. 49 into 60 is 2940. Okay, x value is equal to 620, and the question is what's average score of the last 10 innings. This is total score is 620. What's average score? Average score is 62. As a result of 25% hike in the price of rice per kg, a person is able to purchase 6 kg less rice for rupees 1200. What was the original price of rice per kg? I'm going to tell you two methods, the first method and the second method. What's the first method? First method, normal equation method. Price into quantity is equal to expenditure. Here price we don't know and quantity also we don't know, but the expenditure is given 1200. It's a given. The price is increased by 25%. Now we assume price as P. Now the price is increased by 25%. That means 1.25 of previous price into quantity. A person is able to purchase 6 kg less rice for 1200. That means now the quantity minus 6 is equal to 1200. Have you understood? Multiply this 1.25 PQ minus 1.25 P into 6 is equal to 1200. 1.25 into, instead of P into Q you can write 1200. 1.25 into 1200 minus 6 into 1.25 is 7.5. P is equal to 1200. Okay, so this is 1500. 7.5 P is equal to 300. So what's the P value? P value is 40. So what was the original price of the rice is rupees 40. If you understand this method, then follow this. Otherwise, I'll tell you second method. The second method, if I assume 100 is the price and 100 is the quantity, then expenditure is 10,000. If I increase 25% of the price, then it becomes 125 into is equal to here 10,000 same. How much quantity decrease here? Here 125 into 80 only gives 10,000, right? Here if the price is increased by 25%, that means the quantity is decreased by only 20%. If the price is increased by 1 by 4, then quantity is decreased by 1 by 5. Now I'll tell you here 25% increase in the price. Okay, that means price is increased by 25%, but the quantity is decreased by only 1 by 5th. As a result of 25% of hike in the price of rice per kg, a person is able to purchase 6 kg less rice for 1200, right? So as per this logic, if the price is increased by 25%, quantity will be decreased by 1 by 5th, right? 1 by 5th of x will decrease, right? That is given 1 by 5th of x is 6 kg. What's the x value? X value is 30 kg. This is the quantity. Quantity is 30 kg. Quantity 30 kg means what's the price? Price should be 40 rupees. The reason is 1200 divided by 30, that gives you the price. Here we get only the quantity, how much he purchased. Quantity is 30 means the price should be 40. Have you understood? A person can complete 20% of the work in 8 days and another person B can complete 25% of the same work in 6 days. If they work together, in how many days will 40% of the work be completed? A can complete 20% of the work in 8 days, means 100% of the work he can complete in 40 days. B can complete 25% of work in 6 days, means 100% of the work he can complete in 24 days. Have you understood? Next, in this case, I'll assume 120 parts as work. Okay, if I assume 120 parts, A can complete 120 parts in 40 days, right? In 40 days, A can complete 120 parts, means A can complete 3 parts per day. B can complete 120 parts in 24 days, means B can complete 5 parts per day. A and B together means they can complete 8 parts per day. Now we no need to complete the 100% of the work. Here they need to complete only 40% of the work. 100% is 120 parts, means 40% is 48 parts. They need to complete only 48 parts of the work. So per day they can complete 8 parts. That means they will take 6 days to complete the work. The answer for this question is 6 days. A car travels from a place X to place Y at an average speed of V km per hour. From Y to X at the average speed of 2V km per hour. Again from X to Y at an average speed of 3V km per hour. And again Y to X at an average speed of 4V km per hour. Then the average speed of the car for the entire journey. What's the average speed formula? Average speed equal to total distance divided by total time taken. In this question it's given X and Y 2 places. It's given a car travels X to Y V km per hour, then Y to X 2V km per hour, then X to Y 3V km per hour, then Y to X 4V km per hour, right? Don't worry about V, 2V, 3V, 4V and all. I'll take it as 10 km per hour as V, then 2V is 20 km per hour, then 3V is 30 km per hour, then 4V as 40 km per hour. And one more thing, I am going to assume the total distance is 120 km. Why I assumed 120 km? That's very simple. 120 is divisible by 10, 20, 30, 40. X and Y, the distance from X to Y is 120. Here, what's the total distance? X to Y, Y to X, X to Y, Y to X. Totally 480 km. Average speed equal to total distance is 480 km. Please don't make mistake here. Don't write as 120. Total time taken 120 divided by 10. The first time 12 hours. Next 120 divided by 20. Second time 6 hours. 120 divided by 30 4 hours. Next 120 divided by 40 3 hours. Then 480 divided by 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3, that is 25. Now it's very easy. This value should be less than 20. The reason is if it is 500, that's exactly 20, right? Now it's a 480 only. 480 divided by 25, it should be less than 20. Less than 20 means this value should be less than 2V. Okay. Look at the answer choice, which gives less than 2V, lies between V and 2V. So the answer for this question is B answer choice. Consider the following statements. The minimum number of points of intersection of a square and circle is 2. The next one, the maximum number of points of intersection of a circle and a square is 8. which of the above statements is correct? I'll take one circle and one square like this. Okay, here points of intersection, these two are the points of intersection, right? This is not tangent. If it is tangent, I can draw like this. Here it's given point of intersection, so minimum intersection of a square and circle is 2. Take this example for maximum number of points of intersection of a square and circle. Easily you can understand, this is maximum number of points of intersection square and circle is 8. Here the first one is true and second one also true, so answer for this question is both 1 and 2. A man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream then upstream. What is the ratio of his speed in still water to the speed of current? That means this is boat speed, this one is current speed. Everyone knows boat speed is greater than current speed. In that case, you can eliminate 1:2 and 1:3. Easily you can eliminate 2 on choices, and 2:1 and 3:1 is left out. You can eliminate 2:1 once you understand boats and streams concept. The later I'll tell you how to eliminate this answer choice. Now I'll tell you the normal method to find out the answer for this question. Boat speed plus current speed into t1 is equal to distance d1. Next one, boat speed minus current speed into t2 equal to d2. In this case, d1 is equal to d2 and t1 is equal to half of t2. Okay, now I fill these two informations. Boat speed plus current speed into, instead of t1 you can write 1/2 t2 is equal to bs minus cs into t2. T2 gets cancelled. Multiply this value here. Boat speed plus current speed is equal to 2 times of bs minus 2 times of cs current speed. This comes this side, so 3 times current speed is equal to boat speed. Boat speed is to current speed is equal to 3:1 ratio. So answer for this question is 3:1. How many pairs of natural numbers are there such that the difference of whose squares is 63? That means x square minus y square is equal to 63. This can be written as x plus y into x minus y is equal to 63. Now the product of two numbers is 63. 1 into 63 is equal to 63 and 21 into 3 is equal to 63 and 9 into 7 is equal to 63. In this case, we need to make 63 into 1 is equal to 63. If I write 63 into 1 is equal to 63. How it's possible? 32 plus 31, 32 minus 31. Next one, 21 into 3, 12 plus 9 into 12 minus 9, that gives 63, right? That is nothing but 21 into 3 equal to 63. Next, 9 into 7, that's nothing but 8 plus 1 into 8 minus 1, that gives you 63. That's nothing but 9 into 7 is equal to 63. How many pairs of natural numbers? Now I'll select the pairs 32, 31, 12, 9, 8, 1. These three pairs satisfy the condition. Answer for this question is 3. Which one of the following will have minimum change in its value if 5 is added to both numerator and the denominator of the fractions 2/3, 3/4, 4/5 and 5/6? 2/3, 3/4, 4/5 and 5/6. 3/4 is more than 2/3, 4 by 5 is more than 3 by 4. 5 by 6 is more than 4 by 5. Anyway, you can understand easily either this gives minimum change or this gives you the minimum change. The reason is these two are in between these two values. 2 by 3, add 5 to the numerator and denominator. 2 plus 5 divided by 3 plus 5, that gives you 7 by 8. Then add 5 to the numerator and denominator. 5 plus 5 divided by 6 plus 5, that gives you 10 by 11. We need to find out which gives you the minimum change. 7 by 8 minus 2 by 3. If I take like this, 24, 3 into 7, 21 minus 16, so that gives you 5 by 24. Just calculate this one. 10 by 11 minus 5 by 6, so 66 this one. Okay, 60 minus 55, so this is 5 by 66. This is 5 by 24, this is 5 by 66, which gives you the minimum. So answer for this question is 5 by 6. A digit n greater than 3 is divisible by 3 but not divisible by 6. Which one of the following is divisible by 4? A digit, it's given, a digit n greater than 3 divisible by 3. Single digit number greater than 3 and multiples of 3 is 6 and 9. And one more information, it is not divisible by 6 also, it's given, so 6 is eliminated. What's the value of n? The value of n is 9. Once the value of n is 9, substitute in the first option. 2 into 9, 18. If 1 liter of water weighs 1 kg, then how many cubic millimeters of water will weigh 0.1 gram? 1 kg is equal to 1 liter. So 1 kg it's nothing but 1000 grams is equal to 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. Now 1000 gets cancelled. 1 gram is equal to 1 milliliter. Okay. 0.1 gram is equal to 0.1 milliliter. 1 milliliter is equal to 1000 millimeter cube. Okay, so 0.1 gram is equal to 0.1 into 1000 cubic millimeters. Okay, so 0.1 gram is equal to 100 millimeter cube. So answer for this question is 100 millimeter cube. A vessel full of water weighs 40 kg. If it is 1/3 filled, its weight becomes 20 kg. What's the weight of the empty vessel? Vessel full of water weighs 40 kg. Vessel plus water is equal to 40 kg. It's given. Next one, 1/3 is filled. 1/3 of water plus vessel is equal to 20 kg. Right? The question is, what's the weight of the empty vessel? Just eliminate two answer choices immediately. Here 1/3 of water plus vessel equal to 20 kg. That means 25 kg and 20 kg can be eliminated. The reason is the vessel weight should be less than 20 kg. Though total is given 40 kg, right? Here 1/3 of water plus vessel is equal to 20 kg, right? What's 2/3 of water? 2/3 of water should be 20 kg. Water weight is 30 kg. Once water weight is 30 kg, vessel should be 10 kg. Answer for this question is answer choice A. What is the least 4-digit number when divided by 3, 4, 5 and 6 leaves a remainder 2 in each case? What's the divisibility rule for 3? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. What's the divisibility rule for 4? Last 2 digits should be divisible by 4. What's the divisibility rule for 5? The last digit is either 5 or 0. What's the divisibility rule for 6? The number should be divisible by both 2 and 3. These are the divisibility rules, right? Okay. In this case, it's given leaves a remainder 2 in each case. That means once you subtract 2, that number should be divisible by 3, 4, 5 and 6. Take the first option, subtract 2 from the options. First option 1012 minus 2, that gives you 1010. Is it divisible by 3? No, you can eliminate this option. Next 1022 minus 2, that gives you 1020. Is it divisible by 3? Yes. Is it divisible by 4? Yes. Is it divisible by 5? Yes. Is it divisible by 6? Yes. It satisfies the condition. No need to check these two options. The reason is the least 4-digit number. Anyway, I am going to check these two options also. 1122 minus 2, that gives you 1120. Is it divisible by 3? No. Next 1222 minus 2, that gives you 1220. Is it divisible by 3? No. So the answer should be B option. No need to find out the LCM and all. That's a waste of time. Okay. Just to go through the answer choices, check the divisibility rule for the numbers. Then you can find out the answer easily. Two statements S1 and S2 are given below, followed by a question. Statement 1, n is a prime number. Statement 2, n leaves a remainder of 1 when divided by 4. Question is, if n is a unique natural number between 10 and 20, then what is n? It is given between 10 and 20, right? Take the first statement, n is a prime number between 10 and 20, 11, 13, 17 and 19. These are the 4 prime numbers between 10 and 20. Can you find out the unique value of n? No. First statement is not sufficient. Take the second statement, n leaves remainder of 1 when divided by 4, right? In this case also you need to take the numbers between 10 and 20. First number 13 divided by 4, the remainder is 1. The next number 17 divided by 4, the remainder is 1. Okay, here also can you find the unique natural number? No. Second statement alone not sufficient. If you combine these two statements also, we get 13 and 17 common for these two statements. You cannot say unique value of n. So the answer is S1 and S2 together are not sufficient to answer for this question. Answer choice D. If you have two straight sticks of length 7.5 feet and 3.25 feet, what's minimum length can you measure? Take two sticks like this. This one is 7.5 feet. The next one is 3.25 feet. Using this 3.25 feet, we can mark here a point like this. The length is 3.25. Again, take this to mark 3.25 here. Again, you can mark 3.25. The left out is 1 foot, right? Okay. Using this 1 foot, you can mark this length as 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. The remaining is 0.25 foot left out, right? Using this, you can measure the minimum length. The answer for this question is 0.25 foot. Two statements are given followed by two conclusions. Statements, all cats are dogs. Statement 2, all cats are black. Conclusion 1, all dogs are black. Conclusion 2, some dogs are black. Which of the above conclusions logically follow from two given statements disregarding commonly known facts? I'll draw the diagrams. From this you can understand. First one, all cats are dogs. In this one, this is cats. This one is dogs, right? All cats are dogs for the first diagram. Okay, next one, all cats are black. The one possible diagram is this one is cats, this one is black, this one is dogs. This is a possible diagram 1. Next possible diagram is cats, dogs and black. Here 3 diagrams are there. Using this we need to conclude. The conclusion, all dogs are black. Take this one here. Can you say all dogs are black? Using this diagram we cannot say all dogs are black. Next, take this statement, some dogs are not black. Take this diagram. Can you say some dogs are not black? So the answer is neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2. Answer for this question is answer choice C. The very important condition is if no man marries more than one woman, no woman marries more than one man, and there is no widows and widowers. Here 40% of men and it is given 30% of women, right? Okay, 4 men and 3 women. What's the ratio? Men and women ratio is 3:4. Okay, that means you need to choose some example as number of men as 300, number of women as 400. Here 40% of men are married, 40% of 300 is 120, and 30% of men, 30% of 400 is 120. What's the question? What's the percentage of married adult population? Here 120 plus 120, here 240 married, right? Out of 700, we have chosen 300 men and 400 women. So the total is 700. Out of 700, 240. Out of 100, 0, 0 gets cancelled, 0, 0 gets cancelled. 240 divided by 7. 3 times 7, 21. Then 30. Then 4 times 7, 28. So the remaining is 2/7%. So the answer for the question is 34, 2/7%. A frog tries to come out of a well 4.5 meter deep with slippery walls. Every time the frog jumps 30 centimeter, slides down 15 centimeter. What's the number of jumps required for the frog to come out of the well? It's very important is slippery walls. 4.5 meter. 4.5 meter is equal to 450 centimeter. Convert this into centimeter. Every time it jumps 30 centimeter, slides down 15 centimeter. That means one jump it goes up only 15 centimeter. Each jump it covers 15 centimeter. Go through the answer choices. Minimum is 28. For the 28 jumps, it covers 420 centimeter, right? Okay. Next one, in the 29th jump. In the 29th jump, it can cover 30 centimeter. What's the total? Total is 450 centimeter. In this case, in the 29th jump itself, it covers 450 centimeter. That means it comes to a rim of the well. Okay, and there is no slippery walls here. So in the 29th jump itself, it covers 4.5 meter. A bottle contains 20 liters of liquid A. 4 liters of liquid A is taken out of it and replaced by same quantity of liquid B. Again 4 liters of mixture is taken out and replaced by same quantity of liquid B. What's the ratio of quantity of liquid A to that of liquid B in the final mixer? I'll tell you simple formula. Just to substitute, you can get the answer within 50 seconds itself. If a vessel contains X liters of liquid A and if Y liters are taken out and replaced with liquid B, if Y liters of mixture is taken out and replaced by liquid B, the operation is repeated n times. Then in this question, X is nothing but 20 liters and Y is nothing but 4 liters. The operation repeat n times. In this case, it only 2 times. So we know the X value, Y value and n value. Then you can substitute in the formula. Liquid A left in the vessel after nth operation. Liquid B left in the nth operation. Its formula is X minus Y divided by X power n divided by 1 minus X minus Y divided by X power n. Here we know the X value is 20. 20 minus 4 divided by 20 power 2 divided by 1 minus 20 minus 4 divided by 20 power 2. Have you understood? Here 20 minus 4 is 16 divided by 20 square divided by 1 minus 16 divided by 20 square. Here cancel this 4 times, this is 5 times, so 4 square is 16 divided by 25. Next one is 1 minus same 16 by 25, then that gives you 16 divided by 25 divided by 25 minus 16, 9 by 25. 25 gets cancelled, that gives you 16 divided by 9, or the ratio is 16:9. Answer for this question is 16:9. Have you understood? Please do not do any other method. This is the easiest way of solving this question. Otherwise, it takes time to find out the answer.